Hey, it's Fear. I just want to let you know the episode of FEARCast you're about to listen to is from season 1, so it's old and the material might not be relevant. The conversation's still good, but the band may or may not be still together. The person making movies might not be doing it anymore. But just in case, I wanted to put it out there so you guys can check it out. And also Google the bands, see if anybody's still around. And if you hear music you like, there you go. Also, check out any of the movies mentioned, because movies are always still around. Well, I guess, unless they pull them away. Anyway, it's an older episode, but a good episode, so I wanted to put it out. Stay tuned, nftfyb.com for everything new. And I hope you come back and enjoy season 2. We're getting some new guests and getting this thing going. So check out the other podcasts, Talk Life Pod, A and Way, and of course, FEARcast. So run along, kiddies. Are you ready? Hey, motherfuckers, welcome to FEARcast. It's actually a really special FEARcast because we got a loaded event here. We've got my boy Razor.
What up?
And we've also got 2 amazing guests. We've got Ray from the Naked Porch.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
And we've got Tito. We got Quinones. We've got Tito from the fucking awesome band Saint Diablo.
Thank you. I really appreciate being here tonight. It means a lot.
No, we're going to have a lot of fun. Actually, we've already been having a few minutes of fun. We just didn't even get to record yet.
Our booze hadn't gotten here yet, so I couldn't hit record until I had booze.
It's true. That is a prerequisite.
So, you know.
You guys don't mind if I just grind up a little weed here while we talk, right? I mean,
grind it up.
It's not,
whatever. If you didn't tell us, we'd have never known. But sure, that's cool.
Well, yeah, I didn't want all the hard. Well, I didn't want all these beautiful crystals to make so much noise while I'm crushing them all up.
No problem. I'm going to do a line off my laptop.
I already did my pre-show line, so I'm good.
It's time to get wild.
Line? Shit. I feel like a pussy. I'm drinking Jack and Coke. That's what I'm doing.
You could have lied, man. Said you were shooting the heroin. We're going to get crazy.
I always do my pre-show line.
Heroin? Really? I got to go heroin? What the fuck?
Nice. Yeah. We went from weed to heroin. That's a huge jump, guys.
That's a big jump.
That's exactly.
that was hyperdrive. What the fuck?
So welcome to FEARcast. We're chasing the dragon. Let's go.
Hey. I got a joint. I got fucking heroin.
It was like one of those one-up stories. I just shot a hooker. Fuck you.
Okay. I don't have nothing to top that.
I fucked a gorilla once.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
It was the zoo. It was after hours. I was lonely. She was lonely.
She was hitting on him.
I mean,
sometimes you fuck gorillas.
She gave me that come hither look. I couldn't resist.
She was practically asking for it, right?
She was.
She begged for it.
Yeah, I got
it. It was that sign language one, you know?
Yeah, Coco want dick. Anyway, so Ray, you had some stuff you were talking about.
Holy shit. Really? That's our lead-in?
Yeah, that's our lead-in.
To the band, huh?
That's exactly.
Fuck, man. You guys are nuts.
Holy
Sorry, we're professionals.
That's right.
Yeah, I see that. You guys don't fuck around. You get right in there.
Get right in there. Make it crazy.
Yeah, exactly. No, so I was telling Tito and you guys prior to what.
Say his last name.
Quinones.
Ah, good.
Didn't he nail it? God damn it.
Fuck you. How about that?
Anyway, I mean, you sound like a white guy, but it's close.
Well, I am a white guy.
Yeah,
there's no way around that, but I said it. Close enough.
No, that's good. That's actually really good.
So I was telling these guys that, or you guys,
us guys,
that I did a ton of research on the band. I've watched way too many fucking interviews. Watched and read way too many interviews and way too many live videos and all kinds of shit. So I know quite a bit about the history of the band, which, by the way, your Wikipedia page it's lacking, man. We need some fans to update that shit.
Oh, I know. You know what? They keep telling me that I'm not an authority on myself. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Who is if you're not? I mean,
I got to get my mom to call them or something to fucking tell them what's up.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's got every member of the band that ever left the band, but it doesn't have any like history as far as.
I know.
You know?
Well, that's what
because ever since the 2012 release, for whatever reason, the kids in Wikipedia was just like, we'll see how the album did before we say they did a national release. I guess. I don't know.
We'll just wait.
It's not very good at all.
We're gonna put all 47 former members, but let's see how the.
Yeah, exactly. Like they listed everything. I was like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit.
Oh, I know. It was like a small nation of people. Like you know, it really was.
You know what though? Speaking of that, by the way, me and Fear have both been in bands when we were younger, right? And when I was reading through that list of people, I'm going, motherfucker, if one of them left, I would have been like, peace, we're done with this shit. Because I'm like done. I can't be going through that. How did you keep the motivation to keep going?
I will tell you, but I'm going to sound like an asshole, but I'm just giving you a disclaimer. I'm going to tell you. All right.
Shoot.
All right. If you get cancer, you cut it out or you die with it. It's one of the two. And a band is a living, breathing organism, and you don't play with cancer. As soon as there is a sign of cancer, you cut it out or die with it. And you have to be that self-guarded about your baby, your project. At the beginning, it belongs to like this, you know, large group of people who are just throwing ideas into the pot. But years later, it's about the survival of who's going to carry on and shape the idea and shape the name. And little by little, I mean, I started St. Diablo with a group of people that I'm no longer standing with except for Justin. And together we have redefined and redefined and redefined because we've surpassed all of the bullshit. You can write songs. That's easy. I write poetry when I'm taking shits. I can write a haiku while I'm fucking farting. It's not a big fucking deal. The hard part is finding people to share that shit with and stay together after all the talking monkey carbon-based organism bullshit. After that, if you can play songs together and do it in front of people, then that's just gravy on top. But the hardest part, staying together. The music part, that's the hard part. Either cut the cancer out or die with it.
Well said, man. Well fucking said.
That and drummers and bass players are usually assholes.
That being said, though, with that being said, the people that we've got right now, I mean, like our drummer right now, Tim Gillis, he pulled me aside and was like, dude, this guy's a fucking prodigy. And like for Tim to tell me that, I was just like, word. He was like, you better take care of this kid. You know?
No, he really fucking is, by the way.
Oh, no, for real. I mean, like the stuff on the album, he played it. I mean, that's not a computer. He played it, and it was some skill setting shit for him because he really had to like push the bar on what he thought he was comfortable with. And I mean, Tim really put a foot up his ass to make him that way. But like to remark on the idea of like having to go through so many personalities and shit, dude, it was all worth it. The people we've got today is who we were meant to be with. And I mean, I never felt that way before. Before I was like, yeah, me and Justin got a couple people that are willing to smell our farts and listen to half of what you know. But now, I mean, it's just like the talent is there. There's this awesome balance between new blood and old blood. And I'm excited because we wrote the album of our life because we didn't like do like intermediate shit where you do a song here, do a song there. We locked ourselves into a fucking warehouse in the middle of the summer and sweat like some slaves and was like, we're not coming out until we deliver this baby. And then it wasn't even done because then we still had to go and actually like make it in the studio. And that was like an ordeal when it comes to locking yourself in. We exited the grid and hid like fucking cave weirdos. And when we came out, we were all hairy and smelly and shit, but it was fucking worth it.
That's
oh,
awesome.
the album is amazing. I can tell you that. It's definitely worth it.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
It means
for sure.
a lot. No, we either in one way, shape, or form, everything on this album, either we lived it or I witnessed it through someone close or dear to me, or it's a question that I have asked myself, and I'm sure everyone else has asked themselves, which is one of the reasons that I'm finding that people find it very relatable. The songs are very clearly recorded, and like the vocals are hardcore, but you don't like get lost in like the goat murdering sounds of demons being sacrificed. The shit's pretty fucking clear, and I'm delivering a message, and that message is usually pretty relatable. I'm really excited about that part.
You know, it's funny that you bring that up, actually, because I was going to talk about that going at some point during this interview, but that's one thing I could say is that everything on the album is really fucking clear. The guitars are clear. You can hear the bass clearly. You can hear the drums. The double bass going is amazing, by the way. But you can hear it all. It all comes through. Even the vocals, like when you're screaming and you're really pushing, you can actually understand the words versus a lot of what you hear today in music. It's like guttural screaming. You can't hear anything unless you have the words right in front of you. Then, you know, it's like, oh, okay, I can hear him saying that, sort of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I tell you what, though, I'll take it one out. Let me piggyback on that idea and tell you that's exactly why I don't pollute my template with modern rock and modern metal. I pollute my brain with other worldly sounds like reggaeton and other forms of Spanish cultural music, and I then bring that to metal. And hopefully the fact that I'm bringing a different set of ingredients that has nothing to do with that gut girdling stuff that you just mentioned allows it to, when I do deliver a heartfelt, emotional fuck you, it doesn't have to be full of loogie and fucking mucus and just gut. There's actually a message in there that's audible and understandable.
Definitely. Fear, you guys are awfully quiet over there. What's going on?
We're just sitting back listening to you guys just chatting.
Oh, well, don't let me chitter chatter. I'm like a chatty Cathy. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I'm the
okay.
same way, dude. So that's why
Spank me on the nose. Spank me on the nose with a newspaper. Say, no, Tito. No. Fat
No,
Tito.
Tito. No, do
Not
that. It's
Tito.
okay.
No, I think the hardest part is I just want to make jokes the whole time.
Yeah.
So do it, dude. That's what's gonna make the show fun. God.
No, well, because at the same time, like just hearing Tito talk, man, it reminds me so much about when I was in bands, and like the first band I had, we were practically brothers, so we wrote those albums and everything, and then eventually, whatever, it died, and I spent years trying to find that chemistry again, and unfortunately, I never could. And it's not that I didn't come across a lot of guys who were phenomenal fucking artists. Like I've met people all over the place and tried to record with people who are amazing, but it doesn't mean that they can mix well with what you got going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's like a relationship. Like, I mean, I don't say that like in the context of like yeah, bands are relationships, but I mean like a boy girl or boy whatever you are today. But I mean like it's like a real like love relationship. When you make music with someone, that's my equivalent of like spirit fucking.
Oh, it really is.
I mean, and you can be casual about it. You can be a casual spirit fucker. But I mean, I personally, if I'm going to share the colors, the beautiful colors of my spirit, and mingle them with your spirit colors, then I'm gonna want to know what your fucking favorite color is. I don't want to know what you fucking eat for cereal, what cereal you eat for breakfast, just so I fucking know. You know?
Tito, why was that not the name of the album?
Yeah.
Casual Spirit Fuckers.
It was, but I got vetoed. Then they were like, well, let's just go with Devil Horns and Halos, Tito. That's a little less.
Oh,
weird.
Jesus, Tito, sit down. Jesus.
Yeah, God damn it. Here we go again with this shit.
So my spirit just jizzed on your spirit and created a spirit baby. Like, oh God, he's getting all philosophical again.
Oh boy, here we go.
No,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I completely agree with you in the idea that it's just so hard to find the right people, and that's what that's the struggle, finding the right people.
couldn't agree with you, man.
Totally.
I couldn't agree with you more. Like I could tell you, just to relate my experience, when I was in a band, it was 5 guys, similar to your story, straight out of high school. We kind of carried that from high school into, our, I guess, post-high school years. I didn't go to college. I went to like a trade school, but they went to college. And then eventually it just kind of died off, man. It was just family. People got careers, and it was too much. You know what I mean? So keeping that chemistry together, that's why I said, like, I don't even know how you kept the will to keep going, because for me, it was like, dude, I got too much other shit going on. I got to go. And like, I guess I was the one that was like, I was the cancer.
It's a real delicate balance, and everybody's on their own journey. Like, for real, like sometimes I wish someone would have told me, hey, Tito, don't forget to live life while you're trying to be a musician, because sometimes I feel like I've been trying so hard for so long that there might be things that I've missed out on when it comes to life experiences. So like, it's different for everybody. I wouldn't look too hard on yourself, and I wouldn't write yourself off. I'm sure you still have some beautiful musical ideas that you can still share with people.
No, Ray is cancer.
Yourself off.
You heard it here first.
Ray is not cancer that needs to be cut away.
Wow, guys, he was building me up. I was feeling it. I was like, yeah.
That's why we had to knock you down.
I was like, take him down a peg. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
You duty head.
Fuck, you see what I'm dealing with, Tito?
Those Canadians are so mean.
How can I soar with eagles when Canadian geese shit down my throat? But we shit out of love, Ray.
Is there a difference between Canadian geese species?
I don't know.
No, they're all assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway. Oh, fuck, man. I got to tell you, though, having gone through all of the band changes you went through to get where you guys are at today, I agree with you 100%, man. I think in some way it was almost necessary for you to go through that to get where you guys are. You know what I mean? And then release this album that's, like you said, the best you've ever done. You know what I mean?
Yep. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. I mean, like, I wish I could give you examples where, like, nah, you're wrong.
Nah, you're full of shit.
Fuck them. Fuck those guys and fuck all the shit they did to me. Fuck that. No, I can't do that. I'm pissy only to an extent until I realize what you just said is the truth. So I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, all of those guys were good guys. You know what I mean? It's just right now, you're here. It doesn't matter anymore. It's like, fuck that. We're here, man. We're good.
It's all about life, right? It's all about life experiences. Yeah. It's all about building who you are and who they are and how it works that way. Like sometimes I sit down, I don't necessarily fart haikus, but I write stuff way better than I ever did when I was in the band. And that's just from
really
growing.
It matters what you eat if you really want to fart a haiku.
Yeah,
you gotta eat all your you got to eat all the right words.
You got to make sure you have that high fiber diet.
It's a lot of
you got to have a
alphagetti
diet.
That's the only way you can fart a haiku is eat alphagetti, maybe some zoodles. I don't know.
Some alphabets.
Yeah, that's right. Alphabets.
Hey, I don't want your efforts. I don't want your efforts to be misleading, to not add up to anything. You just got to eat the right shit.
You know what? I couldn't have said it better.
You got to eat the right shit, then shit the right shit, and that's how you.
And eat the shit.
And that's how all that
No,
works.
You don't eat your shit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Wow.
Go ahead, Ray.
You guys are fucked up.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say I saw an interview where you had just released your Saint Diablo album. I think you were in a park.
Test.
Hello?
Which Saint Diablo album?
Oh,
because there's actually 2 of them.
I have no idea. I can tell you. I can tell you this: you were outside of a club, standing in a parking lot. That's the interview I saw. And
did I have an army tank top on?
Yes, you did.
Oh God, I was like, so I had like 3 or 4 of those 5-hour energy bars. And
he had 15 hours energy.
I didn't know what the fuck to do with my hands. You can just see it in that video.
Yeah, you were really jittery.
Most people would be like, he's strung out. No, he's just eating energy bars like they're going out of style.
What a workout while we talk.
I tell you what, you were talking about, and the only thing I found interesting in that video was you were talking about how you were really into symbology.
Symbology.
That's what I call it. I don't know.
I like
We're
it.
into symbols. The idea.
I looked it up after the interview to find out if it was a real word, whether I was going to have to justify it later or not. And I'll tell you what, Trump says it's a real word, so I'm gonna stand by it. You know what I mean?
Goddamn right. Trump 2016, baby.
Oh,
Woo!
Jesus. Here they go.
What? How dare you shit on our fearless leader?
Okay, but who's going to feed the fox on his head?
Yeah.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
All right, so symbology.
I can't wait for Kanye 2020.
Yeah, that'd be even better.
The first lady with a fuck tape.
I really am all into like symbols and stuff. And the stuff that I really like the most about symbols is how like 2,000 years, one symbol means like your mother's awesome. All of a sudden, 2,000 years later, because history and other things like that, all of a sudden that symbol that says I love your mother, and all of a sudden means go fuck your mother. And like, and it's awesome as shit to just see how cultures shift and how symbols help cultures shift and vice versa. I mean, like before the internet and before the computers and before like Hustler and Playboy and shit, people had
times.
Symbols symbols to do all of the heavy lifting and pushing big concepts. I mean, symbols and pictures. And like they really had to do a lot of work to make their message like impactful within symbols, and they would manipulate things like historical symbols just to make to give their political view more push one way or the other. And it's so fascinating to see that unroll, because when you speak to someone about it today, people are like, no, it just is what it is. When you try to show them how it's changed in the past, you can see how like it's like all of a sudden there's like, oh. And I love that oh moment, because I try to do that with my music. Oh. And that oh moment in real life, talking to people about stuff like that and symbols and shit is what I can get when I do music, when I'm trying to get them to do that oh moment with those very same topics.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, is the fact that you take those ideas of the symbols and then I guess translate that to your music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is, it's huge. Like, and it comes through, by the way.
Absolutely. No, see,
you gave Ray an O face.
I think so that like when I think of like colors and symbols and shapes, that the best that I can do is just try to capture those with adjectives in both English and Spanish, and try to then after a while, it's just the being able to think of it and translate it that way. It does have to work for me. So like it's at the end all process of it, you can get these things from just what I'm saying, and it's because that's what I'm thinking when I'm writing them.
All right.
See, I definitely, I get where you're coming from with the symbols and stuff like that. Like, you go back and you see things like the hieroglyphics and all that kind of stuff, where it's got all these stories written out, and it all depends on how you actually interpret those stories. Like one guy will read it and be like, see, it means this guy here will be a great warrior and he will command this army.
No, it means he fucked your mom.
Well, then 20 years later, they're like, no, actually it means this guy wants a sandwich and these 5 guys got to bring it to him.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, and you're building on other people's works, who you're, the next generation of academics build on other people's works, and it's only but so many people that actually try to go out and change an established point of view, because so it's real difficult.
Totally. And you know what? I kind of look at the internet as like the new ruins of hieroglyphics. Like if you take a look at it, like we are designing like websites with our ideas and our pictures and our scriptures of what this means to us right now. And then like, I don't know, 10 years from now, when we're probably not doing this anymore or whatever happens to us, someone else can go reread, oh, this is what they were going, and then build off of maybe what some of our ideals.
You know what? I think of that exact same thing from a different perspective. Like, what if thousands of years from now, they dig us up from our fucking nuclear toilet waste that we left ourselves in, and they pick up our Superman DVDs and our Batman movies. Do
They think
does
they're
that,
real.
Like, what does that mean? That we worship guys with bats and wings, and Superman was a god?
I don't know about you, but I do.
These guys liked a lot of guys in tights.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but think
Love
about that. That's
You know
what we
what's
do when we dig up shit. We like that's their gods because it's on a fucking bowl. But
Exactly.
but what if it's just a Quaker Oats guy? That's not really their god. It's just their
Wilford
version of a Quaker Oats guy.
Yeah,
I
that's
have diabetes. I'm here because I have diabetes. But yeah, he could have just drawn a guy on his bowl because that was the guy who owned the goat that made his cheese. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
but no, that's his god.
Yeah.
But it looks like Bale. But it looks like Bale, so we're gonna say it's Bale.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that is some weed logic, by the way. That's just so you know, that's weed logic. That's all that is. Because like weed really does open your mind to start like questioning
I was
shit.
gonna say I didn't get that.
What's that?
I said it must be because I didn't get where that was going.
You need to smoke more weed, Razor. That's what it is. I'll tell you what.
I grew up and started doing coke like a fucking adult.
Wow. Well, you just gotta jump to the hard shit. Go for it.
Yeah.
Now he just gets belligerent and punches babies.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's actually a terrible man. But one day they'll believe he's a god.
Right? That's what they're gonna find is pictures of fucking Razor, and they'll be like, he was the god. That
Yeah.
was Razor. He was
Look at him.
God.
See him.
I mean, think about those big New York screens. Like we dig up temples and we look at their walls and say like hieroglyphs. Cool. So like thousands of years from now, those New York screens, like they'll just plug them up to a future battery and then they'll turn on, and then like Coke.
Yeah, exactly.
Trojan.
Oh, these guys love
CBS.
Coke and Trojans. Actually, that is pretty much what
I do love a good coke and whiskey, to be honest.
Well, that's Times Square, baby. That's what it is. Coke and Trojans. Let's make this happen. Although, if you do enough coke, ain't nothing happening. Your dick is not working at all.
Yeah.
Just saying, that's how that goes.
I thought we were talking
Anyway.
about Coca-Cola, you sick fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said New York. That's all I thought. Y'all don't remember the 70s? Coke and no? Yeah.
He was talking about the advertising signs, man.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. All
There's
right?
no
Jesus.
advertising for
Jesus.
cocaine.
Oh, you want to bet? You haven't been to New York. You don't know what you're talking about.
Besides the coke, the crackhead just yelling, "I got coke." That's it.
That's it.
Anyway, back
But he
to
was that
St.
guy.
Diablo.
Yeah, exactly. We're drifting.
Or drifting.
Yeah, we're going down the
Diablo's
rabbit hole quick. Oh, God. Oh, you guys are fucking killing me, man. Jesus Christ. Which, by the way, Tito, this is pretty much both of our shows. This is
Yeah.
kind of how we work.
Yeah.
It's random
That's cool.
chaos. So,
Oh no, I love it, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna say this, and I hope it's okay. I'm just tickled pink that you want to talk to me about all this shit. So I mean, like, thank you for real.
no, we appreciate it too. So don't worry about it.
No, yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna let that tickled pink go right by. I'm not gonna touch that one.
I gave it to you.
I know,
was
I know,
that was
but
on a fucking platter.
I know, but
Yeah, you
I don't.
determined-
I can't swing at the melon balls.
Yeah.
I gotta go for the hard ones. No, man, we 100% appreciate it taking the time out to talk to us here. Are we at a half?
We can take a break. Yeah.
Yeah,
let's take a break.
We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back and we'll talk some more.
Hi, I'm Brian,
And I'm Adam,
and we encourage you to come listen to a very special program.
a podcast unlike anything you've heard before. Right, Brian?
What? No, dude. Everyone has a podcast.
Everyone has a podcast.
What's our show about?
We talk about comedy,
Sports,
science,
topical news,
meat hunting,
music,
podcasting,
Matthew McConaughey,
fishing,
health and fitness,
horse cocks,
technical difficulties,
buffaloes,
popular culture.
maybe a little too much about the Asians.
Oh, your army's so cute and tiny. Edits. Check us out on Twitter at EHAP Podcast. Listen to us on iTunes and Stitcher or through our website www.ehappodcast.com. Contact us directly through ehappodcast@gmail.com. Like and subscribe on YouTube under EHAP Podcast. We're also on Facebook and Grindr.
Really? We're on Facebook?
I think so.
And welcome back to FEARCast. We are still talking with Tito from St. Diablo and Ray from the Naked Porch.
We're less excited about Ray though.
Hey, what's up, man?
That's why I played it down a little bit.
And Ray too. Yeah.
We really appreciate you guys having us, letting us be on your show and letting people talk about our stuff. Thank you so much.
No, we love it, man. And yeah, so tell people, where can they find you? What can they do? Give us the haps.
Well, the album's available November 13th. It's when it comes out on Eclipse Records, everywhere the music is sold. The FYIs, the Best Buys, all of the iTunes and the Google Plays and the Verizon networks and anywhere you buy music. And right now, there's two ways to get music before that street date. You can either go to Eclipse Records and download just hit their click for the Dark Horse link, which gives you one free song and lets you see how badass the album is. The idea is we give you the first one for free and then we get you hooked.
Just like my Coke dealer.
Just like the dealer. I love it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But then we can also, if you pre-order it, if you pre-order it, if you're using an iTunes platform, you can get 2 songs instantly after you're done with your order, and then as soon as the street date happens, it just drops right into your phone. But you can also do that from an Android platform and from T-Mobile and all those other things as well. So make sure that you do. November 13th is the street date, but get it now, pre-order, and get some free links and get it when it comes out.
Having said that, by the way, all right, I have to bring this up because this was something that I heard you guys talk about, that you guys had a really big contention in the band about picking the single for the album.
Yeah.
So my thing is this, not to cut you off, but my thing is this. You definitely picked a good single, but you didn't pick the right one.
Oh, shit.
You did not pick the right one. I love that single, by the way. But
I would love to hear what you have to say, because believe me, there's some people going. There's a band member or two going, I told you,
motherfucker, I told you.
All right. After hearing the entire album, all right, it's a tough choice between 2 of them. It's either Ancient Astronauts or it is Trust Me. Those are the 2 that I would have went with.
So right, dude, you don't understand. These were the 3 we were wrestling with, and it was Devil Horns and Halos and those 3 specific, those other 2 specifically, and the label thought that writing a song about music was off-putting, and it wasn't going to do us justice when it comes to trying to get the industry to take more attention to us. But I look at it as a love song. I mean, if you took that perspective and looked at well, you're not going to write songs about not having love. I'm like, well, yeah, it's a love song. I mean, it's a fucking love song.
Yeah.
But so there was the politics involved in that. Sure. But Ancient Astronauts, I think, is going to be our second single, and the only reason that it didn't come out first is because I think that Devil Horns and Halos was a more Saint Diablo-esque universal way of saying Saint Diablo without having to say Saint Diablo.
True.
And we really wanted to be able to kind of throw 2 or 3 stones at one time. Like you have Devil Horns and Halos by Saint Diablo, and for the ideas to be synonymous. So I think that was the psychological approach at choosing that song. But we're hoping that it does well enough that with a follow-up with maybe Ancient Astronauts, will definitely leave all the people on the fence oh yeah, okay,
See,
I would just like to add that if you have Apple Music, it is in pre-release, and Devil Horns and Halos and Ancient Astronauts are available to stream on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones that drop into your phone as soon as you're done.
All right, cool. Yeah. So if you have Apple Music, you can already access those as well.
And that's how I first listened to you guys.
Yeah, me too.
When Ray and I started talking about it, blah, blah, blah. And then I immediately I listened to some of the old stuff, but I wanted to hear the new shit. And immediately I fell in, I like Devil Horns and Halos. It's a good anthem. It's rah, rah. Here you go. Right in your face. But Ancient Astronauts is my fucking, by far my favorite off the album.
Oh, mine
yeah.
too. Mine too. Oh my God.
From it. To me, it showcases all aspects of the band. It shows what you can do vocally. It shows what everybody can do with their instruments. But then at the same time, you go back and you read the lyrics, and to me, that's what stands out is the stuff that you're saying there. That I thought, yeah, okay, I can fucking hang with this guy. Let's get him on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. It means a lot because I sit there and wonder, do people listen to what I'm saying? I mean, because yeah, it's music, yeah, oh, rah, 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 like you said, for real. But I'm like, and I'm really trying to say some stuff that I'm like trying to like express in the sense of like, I don't know the answers, but this is definitely a good perspective or at least a good question. Like, what if they're not who they say they were? What if we got it all wrong? I mean, just what if? And like, I just try to put that idea into that song where it's like, they're not gods, they're just astronauts, they're lying to us. They've been lying to us since forever. We're just cosmic slaves, we're just batteries.
And in all fairness, it comes through, man. It's fucking brilliant. That song is so goddamn good.
Yeah.
I don't know, but for me, it's a toss up between that and Trust Me. Those two really like hit perfectly right in my sweet spot where I'm like, yeah. But anyway,
Trust Me is a love story. Trust Me is a fucking love story. When you break it down, all I'm saying is that music is a German hooker bitch who does not love you, but she will take your money and kick you in the nuts
and disappoint you.
And
who hasn't been there?
Come back next day looking for her again, and that's music.
Yep, it is true.
Music must know podcasting because she's a fucking hooker too.
Yeah, I think they're closer relatives.
Goddamn true, dude. It's true.
And with music being a model of like prostitution, who are you in music? Are you the John or are you the hooker? Ask yourself, who are you today? That'll fuck with you as an artist.
Yeah, it will. It depends on where you are, where your station is as far as the band. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's why it hits home, by the way. Yeah. That's where I was like, I immediately was drawn to that. I was like, this is fucking brilliant. Holy shit. And then when I heard Ancient Astronauts, I was like, oh shit, this is fucking dope. And then I was like, oh, I don't know which one is better. But I mean, the whole album is like that for me. I was just like, but those two, I was like, wow.
If you like those because of the content, take a listen to Reincarnation again, because I'm like basically, I mean, you would think that I'm Buddhist because I'm like bringing it back to like as if like if I have a will that will transcend reincarnation, what if you were able to reincarnate with a little bit of the plan from the last fucking go around, with a little bit of the fuck you from the last go around? What if you were able to like keep a little bit of that in your memory? I'm like saying that I'm so determined that it doesn't matter what I'll come back as. I'm gonna fucking accomplish this goal. And it's like, if you like the twist in Ancient Astronauts, check that one out again.
I have, believe me, I have the album, so I definitely will be. I love it. I'm hooked. So, but I know you don't have a lot more time, so let's start talking about the. We know where we can find it. We know about the album. Let's talk a little bit about the tour upcoming.
Awesome. Yeah, the tour, we're really excited about it. We're going to be going out with Seasons After and Everybody Panics. And it's a revolver tour in the sense of that they're putting out a bunch of promotions and making sure that people know what will come into a venue near you. We are going to be joining them in Kansas City, Missouri, starting their kickoff. Well, it's the middle of their tour, but it's our kickoff on their tour. But the cool thing is that's their hometown. So in a sense, that's their home show on this one of their last tours for this year. So we're really excited about picking up with them there. And when we swing down to down the Atlantic and mid-Atlantic and go to Florida and we go to Texas and everything in between, I think we'll be out until December 13th. So we're really stoked because the last time we went through that particular route was within this moment. and we haven't been able to touch base with those people in a while. And we made a lot of good friends, a lot of cool fans, and we just really, really eager to bring another new album with us. Traveling with a band that's got heavy rotation on Octane, where it's just all the pieces are there, and we're really hoping that people will come out and have a good time.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
Thank you.
I think you guys are going to do great. Once this album hits, look out. It's going to be good.
Well, we're only as cool as people like you say we are. So just thank you. Please tell everybody that, because it's people like you that make everybody else late to the dance. And no one wants to be the last one, the first one on the dance floor, but they'll rush to make sure they're not the last one. So just thank you for spreading the word.
No, absolutely, man. Go ahead, Ray.
No. I was just going to say the same thing. Absolutely. Glad to do it. So.
Yeah. And that's a big reason we wanted to do this is this will come out Monday.
Yeah.
Just in time for your release. And yeah, anybody that we can get, anybody in the FYFC army that's into this kind of music, man, go hit this shit. Get it for this guy. We got to support the acts that we want to see, not the fucking people that they tell us we got to see. So go out, get the album, fucking go see these guys if they come near you.
Amen, brother. I couldn't agree more.
Now, if Ray comes near you, get the fuck out of there.
That's true. He's going to diddle. He's going to diddle you.
His sack tickle his way across the coast.
Listen, somebody's going to get it. Which, by the way, when the fuck is St. Diablo coming back to New York?
Here it goes.
Or Canada.
Well, we played there last time with Head PE in 2013, the beginning of 2013. And that was a rough night, man. Damn, tough city.
I'm just saying. It's fun. I don't have time travel, so I can't go back and see that show. And I know you had mentioned playing with Busta Rhymes also.
Yeah, that's baby pictures. Yeah, fucking like we were, and it was like I was in college. We played with Busta Rhymes at the Hammerstein Ballroom. But yeah, that was a Orby smoke tour, the Orby cigarette tour. You probably know him as his other name, Satan Tobacco. They were doing a big fucking competition, and then they flew us up to New York to play with Busta Rhymes. It was an awesome show, but that was back in college.
No shit, it was that long ago?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
shit. That's ancient history. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's like it's a double-edged sword, because on one hand, I got the scars and wrinkles and miles to prove it, but then I still, I'm still young though, because I started so early. So I still think like a 20-year-old. I still feel like a 20-year-old. I mean, I'm not that old, but to be honest, I got so much left in me that it's that the think that we've been doing it so long. I'm thinking I must have a lot left in me, because I still feel like there's so much more left to say, so much more left to do.
I hear that, man. By the way, have you guys played with the Deftones yet?
I wish. That was one of the people that I have not. I mean, I played with Korn. That was when I played with pretty much almost everybody that I admire, that I've looked up to, but I've never played with Deftones. I want to.
They're one of my all-time favorite bands ever. They're fucking amazing.
Yeah, I love the Tones.
Deftones are the shit. And I've seen them live at least 20 times growing up. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
So Razor brought up a good thing.
Yeah.
Are you guys allowed in Canada?
Are you allowed in Canada or?
Yeah, why wouldn't we be?
I don't know. Maybe there's warrants.
Some background checks, bro.
Oh, good. We're good boys.
Are there any plans to come up to Canada?
Well, we used to have a tour manager named Timmy Martini, who has a show now called Explore the Obscure, and he's from there and goes there quite often. And I was talking with him about trying to find out how to get up there and how to make some noise up there. Really, honestly, all it would take is a good handler or two, just someone to show me the right place to play.
So can
people to talk to.
So can we announce that you're going to be playing at my house pretty soon? I don't know what you need by a handler. He'll give you a hand job. But.
No.
We're always down to play a house party. So you just let me know.
House parties are the best.
Dude, do not say that because I will set up a fucking house party here. Before I will do that shit again.
I'll probably end up making more money at your house party than most venues.
Exactly.
I will have kegs. I will charge $20 a head. I mean, I'll give you all the money.
He'll even blow you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
see, he didn't deny it.
He didn't deny it.
Talk out there. We are down.
Cool, man.
Oh, don't be surprised if you get the message that the show's been set up. You don't have an option at this point.
Yeah, you guys better get ready.
I sold all the tickets, man.
You guys gotta show up or I'm fucked. Nah, man, that's awesome. Well, fuck, if you guys end up coming up anywhere near the Calgary area, if 100% will be there.
Same with New York, man.
Yeah, man, that's the one thing about podcasting that fucking blows.
We're all so far apart.
Well, like some of our best friends is fucking in New York. Like,
right?
I'll never get to hang out with this guy.
He'd probably try and tickle your sack.
I hope.
Well, I guess.
I'm not opposed to it.
If you're offering.
Oh, man. Tito, is there anything else that you wanted to touch upon before this train wreck comes to a halt?
Well, other than it's just like it's people like you that make rock and roll and metal a fun place. It's people like you that make getting out in the van and doing those days on the road make it worth it. So just thank you again from the bottom of my little brown heart. I really appreciate it. It means a lot.
No, absolutely, man. And like us metal guys, we got to stick together. I mean, nobody else will. It's not like you can hear it on the radio unless you're buying Octane or anything like that. Nah, man, we really appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time. And I don't know, maybe in a couple months we'll do this again and see kind of where you're at.
Oh yeah, absolutely, totally. I'm all about it. I would love to share. We're going to be doing digital tour bus, so make sure that you check us out while we're on that tour. It'll give you access to while we're on there. We're also doing Prism Scope or something like that.
Periscope.
Basically, you get Periscope. There you go.
Oh shit. Okay.
We Periscope all the time.
Yeah, we do that.
Prism Scope, really?
Yeah, you see, what we do is we smuggle a camera into prison.
Shit gets wild.
Exactly. We take this prison scope and we stick it in Uranus.
Yeah, it's when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah, that's Oh, this is inside Tito's ass. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Oh, it looks like he had corn.
God.
We're gonna be doing all sorts of cool stuff. So for real, like just Twitter it up, fucking Facebook it up. We have a new website launching. StDiablo.com is gonna have a brand new website in the next couple of days. And so all sorts of good stuff. New tour, new album, new video. The video is out. Devil Horns and Halos.
Oh yeah, we should link that. We'll link your video in the post.
Yep.
And we're like go ahead, man.
It was done by Scott Hansen over at Digital Thunderdome in Virginia Beach. He's done the videos for every number one country singer. He's done every El Nino video for the past 5 years. He's done everybody from Whitechapel to what's that smoker dude? Willie Nelson and shit. I mean, he's done videos for everybody.
The smoker dude. Oh, Willie.
Weed dude. If you said weed dude, then I'd be like, oh, Willie Nelson. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But he's done it for everybody. We were really, really, really fortunate to be able to get him on our team, to be able to put his talent and his name on the line to work with us.
No, that's awesome, man. It's a great video too. So, I mean, we'll link that in the post. We've connected on Twitter, man. So anytime you need anything, reach out. I'm sure me and Ray can favorite, retweet, get the army behind it.
Thank you.
Dude, I've been tweeting the shit out of you guys, by the way. Well, you've been retweeting it nonstop.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Which, by the way, before everybody goes, I do have to give a nice shout out to Chris, who's your label rep, Chris Poland. He's fucking awesome. That guy has been tremendous to me. So I just wanted to say thanks to him.
No, that's great. Yeah, because you've been our connection and he's been your connection. So thanks a lot.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I'll definitely let him know that you guys think that he's a swell guy.
Oh,
we talk all the time. So trust me, he knows. I tell him all the time, like, dude, you're the man. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the help. And I want to say thank you to you as well for doing the show and taking the time. It's, you didn't have to do it, and we appreciate you doing it. So
I am a squirrel in your tree.
And we are your nuts? No, I don't know. I didn't think that one through.
No, so swinging a mess.
Cool, man. So we'll let you go here, and then we'll end it. We're going to play Dark Horse, I believe. Right, Ray?
Yes, Dark Horse.
Okay, so we'll play that out. Go ahead, man.
Oh, no, I was just saying awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. So it'll be a little taste and hopefully get all you fuckers hooked on it. And then, yeah, album comes out. You better go pick it up. Thanks a lot, Tito, man. I really fucking appreciate it. Thanks, Ray. You know we love you. I can't wait to do something else again with you, you crazy bastard.
Right back at you, man.
Razor, thanks for sitting behind the board, doing your thing.
No problem.
Making us sound good. Thank you to everybody. Listen to all the new FYFC stuff coming out at FYFC.ca. You can get a hold of all of our shit there, man. Our social media, our blogs, all that good stuff. And fucking run along, kiddies.
Hey guys, it's Fear from FYFC Studios. I really hope you're enjoying Talk Life, FEARCast, or A&Way. Plus, there's always lots of entertainment over on our website. Because I'm a cannabis advocate and often forget things, I wanted to make a little bumper to get you fine folks to head over to nftfyb.com. No fucking time for your bullshit. That's how we do. Again, that's www.nftfyb.com. Feel free to reach out on any social media. We're always looking for cool people to talk to, get somebody else's opinion on something, crazy stories you see in the news that you'd love to see us react to. Look, we'll probably never be consistent, but we'll always be entertaining. Thank you for listening one last time. nftfyb.com.